Again, I'll use the Davidson County Nashville data for this demonstration. I have it loaded into LP360, and I'm just going to simply click on the layer name to bring up the File Analyst interface. I'll begin on right-clicking on the name of the map layer, select LAS File Analyst, and now I see all 99 files appear in the dialog. I can select them with Control A, and now I'm simply going to run the scan. This goes relatively quickly. This is taking a couple of minutes, but as each file is scanned, you see that the icon on the far left, the status, is turning green for every file that's scanned. Once the scanning process is complete, notice there's been a new file added to your folder that contains the LAS files with the .scan extension. Now let's take a look at the options for analyzing. We can ask LP360 to check to see if the QVR file exists and is valid. I've applied that, and now I'm going to go ahead and execute. Notice over on the left in the second column with the magnifying glass, it tells me that the results of my analyze process have all been successful. All of the QVR files passed muster. Let's look now at the options to analyze the LAS files. Notice we have quite a number of possibilities. And you can toggle them all on, all off, select one at a time. I'm just going to toggle them all on, apply, and I'll run again. Now notice I have a red X, meaning there is a problem. If I go and hold my mouse over one of the red X's, I get a pop-up that tells me the status of each of the tests. So notice it passed on most of the tests and failed the final test, which is the EPSG code spatial reference record was not found. An EPSG code is a numerical code that corresponds to the coordinate system. Notice we have the text version of the coordinate system listed here under WKT, but the columns for EPSG, which are the corresponding numeric codes, don't appear. The next step would be to repair this. So we'll go back to our LAS File Analyst options, select Repair, LAS, and look at the options that we have available. There is a checkbox for adding EPSG codes. And notice that in the text definition of the coordinate system, EPSG codes do exist. So they are associated with this coordinate system correctly. It's just not populated in the field that's supposed to be in the LAS header. So we can say we're going to go ahead and populate that field. Say OK. Select the files and repair. And it's going to tell you I'm adding EPSG codes, etc., etc. And that runs quite quickly. Items on the Edit tab are mostly project specific. You can add or update them here to make the relevant information part of the permanent metadata in the LAS file.